this so-called billionaire was just throwing people in prison. And when we got to prison, we found 9 people that had been put in prison by the same Ned Nwoko from his village. If you guys paid attention to it, there was a time Ned Nwoko also went and hijacked one lady's father. The lady was crying all over social media that Ned has ruined a lot of lives using the police force. Anybody who is a public figure, who is in political office, our duty first and foremost is to hold them to account, no matter how powerful they are. We have found out also that he has done cross-border prostitution by bringing in underage girls from places like Morocco to Nigeria. These are international sex trafficking crimes. So his license is also our target, that he's not allowed to practice law both in Nigeria and the UK. You must understand that I'm not fighting for Regina Daniels. I'm fighting against abuse of office by a Nigerian senator who is colluding with the Nigerian police and who has had a history of using the police to oppress people. Right? Regina Daniels' issue came to my attention when her husband arrested a TikToker named Timothy Gabriel. His TikTok name is Tuma, because they claim that Tuma accused Regina Daniels of having kids that do not belong to this particular senator. The senator procured the Nigerian police, particularly the FCT command, got Tuma arrested and sent him to prison. They eventually brought Tuma to court after we protested, and Tuma was granted bail but could not meet his bail condition for 4 months. When he came out, he had been battered so bad, he was forced to apologize to Regina Daniels' husband, Senator Ned Nwoko. His real name is Chinedu Nwoko, but he abbreviated it to Ned. So when again Senator Ned Nwoko got Regina Daniels' brother arrested, apparently for cybercrime and defamation of character as they claim, I was contacted, not by their family. And when I was contacted, most people said, well, you don't have to fight for this guy because they had been fighting against you. And I said, no, it doesn't matter. I know Ned Nwoko. Ned Nwoko was the person I fought some 5 years back when he was prosecuting falsely and oppressively a lady known as Jaruma who used to sell aphrodisiacs on Instagram. So I heard about Jaruma, never met Jaruma before, but I felt it strange that this so-called billionaire was just throwing people in prison. In 2021, I was also arrested. That time not by Ned Nwoko, but I was arrested by the Nigerian police, accused of doing a protest on New Year's Eve. And when we got to prison, we found 9 people that had been put in prison by the same Ned Nwoko from his village, because they said when young people were fighting against him for stealing their land to set up what is now known as his sports university. We fought and helped these guys to get out. Later on, if you guys paid attention to it, there was a time Ned Nwoko also went and hijacked one lady's father. The lady was crying all over social media that Ned has ruined a lot of lives using the police force and using his power. And one thing people must know in Nigeria is that anybody who is a public figure, who is in political office, our duty first and foremost is to hold them to account, no matter how powerful they are. And when I heard that Ned had pounced on his in-laws, I immediately got involved in it. In fact, as at the time he arrested Regina's brother, I was declared wanted in Lagos for participating in the protest. So I had to run from Lagos to come to Abuja. And by the time I got to Abuja, we had already arranged a lawyer to fight for him. That is Samuel Ojogu, that's Regina's brother. And we were able to get him freed on Monday after spending about 3 nights in detention in an unjust and unlawful and illegal manner. So after freeing him, I discovered that Ned had other plans in place to arrest Regina's mom. He had intercepted Regina's phone calls and was going to use it against her. He was planning to reveal and release her private chats and private parts in the open. And as someone who is an advocate for respect for human rights and dignity, there's no way I can sit back, even when so many people will say, well, why would you care about a girl who was part of the oppressive system that you've been fighting against? Well, I don't care about Jews or Gentiles. I fight for human rights regardless of whether you support me or not.
Hello everyone, welcome back my people. Wahala no dey finish for Naija at all, and today gist wey just land our table no be small matter because right now social media dey shake as woman right activists Omoole Sowore don open another chapter of allegation against billionaire politician Nwoko, and e even enter the matter concerning his wife Regina Daniels. My people, e don said make we break am down. So according to the latest update, Omoore don accuse Nwoko of a pattern of intimidation, land grabbing, political oppression and abuse of power, and he claim say the recent drama surrounding Regina Daniels na just part of a bigger darker story. Dis matter don scatter social media because many Nigerians dey wonder, is dis another case of power versus ordinary citizen or na political score setting? Anyway, dis matter don go very viral. So my people, alright, make I just tell una wetin really dey happen. Nwoko illegally dey use influence and political connection to oppress pipo for Delta state. So according to Sowore, he claim say many victims dey cry, dem dey cry come meet am with stories of poverty, confiscation, unlawful de ten tion and harassment. Sowore say even within household, the pressure and manipulation don reach some level that Nigeria no fully understand. Recently, matter come spill over as pipo began to drag Regina Daniels into conversation, especially after some strange video and report begin to circulate online. Sowore tok say the issue no be Regina Daniels herself but the system of power surrounding her marriage and Nwoko conduct. He claim say Nigeria need to shine eyes because the rumours dey hide plenty wahala behind closed door. One line wey Sowore tok really touch pipo and e grab at ten tion. Lis ten Nwoko has gotten away with too much for long time. Power without accountability na danger. Omo, dis one e no dey easy. Lis ten Nwoko has gotten away with too much for too long. Power without accountability na danger. Omo, na heavy statement. Now dis matter dey very important, and why dis matter dey very important? First, Nwoko no be small name. Billionaire, former lawmaker, top politician and top political influencer. So if dis allegation na true, e get serious implication for one, woman right and rule of law in Nigeria. Two, abuse of political power. Three, freedom of speech. Four, and even celebrity culture because Nigeria dey always see Regina Daniels as the soft side of the family. Secondly, dis fit escalate into one, legal battle. Two, political investigation. Three, possible media war between Sowore camp and Nur camp. My pipo, interesting days ahead. Let me just talk my own mind small. My pipo, something or sometimes Nigeria dey run like Nollywood script wey too long because every time big man and political matter enter spotlight, the story dey turn to seasonal film. You go hear accusation today, deny tomorrow, press statement next week. At dis point even I no know who to trust again. But one thing dey sure, transparency no dey hold anybody. See wetin Nigeria dey talk online. Chinedu talk say Regina Daniels need protection. All dis politicians get too much power. Sowore should release evidence. Ada for truth come talk say all I know be say if Sowore talk dis matter e no dey fear anybody, make no respond clearly. Later voice come talk again say dis issue don stay for our side pipu no dey talk because dem dey fear. Another person come even add say make everybody calm down, no turn dis to celebrity gossip, dis na human right matter. My pipu you see am, the street dey talk and dis whole drama dey follow recent conversation about abuse of power by influential figure across Nigeria. Just last week another case surface about intimidation by a top politician, so e clear say Nigeria don dey tire for dis pattern. In summary my pipu, dis issue never finish more details go still drop and as usual we go dey follow the story back to back. Make una tell me for comment section, do you believe Sowore allegation or do you think na political fight? And what do you think about Regina Daniels being dragged into the matter? I really want una to know wetin dey happen and I really want una to know what dey really happen for dis matter. E no dey easy oo. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe because more hot and serious update dey drop. Thank you.